this time he did not know that his wife, that they were friends, had all of those things. So one day, as she walked into his office, as if there was this light in his heart that
the veil was.
He looked at the list, looked at her, and he's like, this, like she fits in. What are you waiting for?
So attraction is way deeper than what we consider as spec.
Yeah.
Attraction can be spec, yes, but I'm saying it's based on the mindset. Remember, I said mindset is very important.
So here with me is my sister Rita. She's a relationship expert.
And calm down.
She loves relationship conversations, so I decided to host her on this special session where we answer questions, random questions on Christian dating and all that. So it's a privilege to have such a person in our midst. I mean, her wisdom is unsearchable. Yes. So all right, so I'm going to be answering some questions, random questions that people ask when it comes to Christian dating, Christian courtship rather. And we're going to start with, let me start with this one because it just dropped in my heart now. So we're speaking this dating stuff because I said Christian dating, then I said Christian courtship. As Christians, as believers, do we date or do we court? What do you say? I mean, what do you have to say? Do we date as Christians? Or do we court? What's the difference between dating and courting? The world, they call it dating, but as believers, is it okay for us to call it dating or should we call it courtship?
I think what is courtship? Courtship is the whole step that they take when it's close to the marriage period. Yes, courtship is like after you've known each other for a long period of time and then you're ready to get married. Your parents now know each other. Your parents are well aware, both of you parents
taking active steps towards marriage.
Exactly, they are well aware of the relationship and everything. That's courtship.
So I think that yes, dating is actually what we do in a way, but we don't stay in that dating phase as believers. It should lead to courtship. That's it should lead to the point where you guys are taking active steps to marriage. So that's what I would say on that. Okay, so the next question, can God lead you to a person that you're not physically attracted to? Can God tell you to marry someone that you're not physically attracted to? Like it's not your spec. I mean, she believers even have spec.
Okay. Okay. First off, I know somebody somewhere now will be saying, does God have spec? Why should we have spec? As Christians, we should calm down. Breathe, just calm down. God does not have spec because we are his children. God does not have a spouse, right? When you're giving birth to your child, you don't have spec the kind of child that you want. You accept whatever the Lord gives you, whatever you see. There's no mother that does not love her child's face or whatsoever. So that's completely different. I don't think it is wrong for a Christian to have a spec. I call it an attraction rather than spec because Nigerians, again, Gen Zs, people, they are saying spec as, tall, dark and handsome, girl with figure 8, and my spec, big back, all of that. But it's actually deeper than that. If I want to answer that question relating to that idea, yes, God will give you somebody that does not have a big backside. Let's talk about Pastor Ohis and Pastor Anwili. His spec was
and her spec was a guy that had pink.
Completely opposite. Look at them now; they're happily married. They're doing work, and they're doing well. So if that is your mindset as it relates to spec, sorry to disappoint you, but yes, God will recommend. God can give you somebody that is definitely not in my
Pastor Mida, she was saying how God gave her everything she did not want. She did not want an Igbo man. She did not want someone that was hairy. She did not want someone that was a pastor. Everything.
I think it's because all of those things they're not made.
Yes,
they don't hold no water. They are just there. Like how you say, I can't marry someone that is fair because I don't like fair people.
And God has seen the end from the beginning. God, I believe that God did not give you someone that you cannot be attracted to. God, because you cannot.
That is attraction now.
For life, you cannot cannot be with someone that I'm not attracted to in any way. So even if maybe at the initial stage you do not have that attraction, gradually it will develop friendship. You know, it will come at some point, because you cannot marry as per is God for me now, but you don't have any feelings whatsoever, you don't have any attraction for this person. No, God will not do that. God will not force you to even marry somebody you don't want to marry. God will not do that.
God knows you even more than you know yourself.
Exactly.
So the thing you're looking at as spec, I think that is minor, but God looks at major. God knows what you cannot stay without. God knows what you can and cannot deal with, right? I think, for example, now let's talk about the attraction that many persons do not really understand. Yes, there's some persons that cannot stay with people that are fat. They do not like people that are fat. I'm sorry, but like that is like, it is a thing. So they will say, oh, my spec is somebody that is slim, and then great. God is not going to give that person somebody that is fat. Yes, because they cannot deal with it. That is beyond just formalities and everything. That is deeper. There's people that cannot see people that cannot sing. They say, oh, I really cannot cope. There's people that cannot see people that can lie. The attraction is truthful people. I don't know how to say that. There's a person that cannot stay with, like pastor.
Like me now, that's my spec. If you're not intelligent,
if you don't have sense, what am I doing?
I cannot deal with that.
God will not give me somebody that does not have sense.
Yes, like how you going to?
I'm sorry, I'm not saying God will give you somebody that doesn't have sense, but like
Jesus,
he's on a different level.
Our
like,
conversations, you cannot contribute. You cannot
very,
say something.
disgusted.
It's only more. You're right.
But you can say that. Oh, you can say that I like that guy. Of course, we all like all that can handsome, right? But then God can bring a fair man now, and he has the major things that you need, and he has those things that maybe you're not seeing at the beginning, but then begin to say this person has this thing that I'm looking for. It's just like Pastor Iren said, how he wrote down his what he was looking for in his spouse, and all this time he did not know that his wife, that they were friends, had all of those things. So one day, as she walked into his office, as if there was this light in his heart that the veil was.
He looked at the list, looked at her, and he's like, this, like she fits in. What are you waiting for?
So attraction is way deeper than what we consider as spec. Attraction can be spec, yes, but I'm saying it's based on the mindset. Remember, I said mindset is very important, because most persons consider spec as just the people you like, people you can. No, it's deeper than that. Your spec, your attraction, yes, is way deeper. God will not give you what you cannot handle. He will not give you what you cannot stay with. But trust me, all those things that you're saying, all that can handle, if it's just very minor,
you know, to my fault, like even me too, I used to feel like God, I don't know, God delights in giving what you don't want. So I almost have this mindset that God is not like his fatherhood. He will always give you what you don't want. As if God cannot give me what I want. No, it's not every time. At times that God can give you your spec, that fair person, he'll give you the fair person.
Actually.
But it's not every time that God will give you, like it's like even if God is giving you that fair person, the other things that you may have wanted, you not get it. That's the point of marriage. You guys coming together as imperfect people to work together, you know, to become like Christ. So God can give you someone that you're attracted to, someone that has long hair or that has dark hair or has curly hair. God can give you. Yes, God can do that.
I think God is not just looking at what we are looking at. He's looking at what we are not looking at. So if lucky for you, the fair guy that you like has what you need to prosper, has what you need to be in the kingdom, I think God can make it work. But if not, I'm sorry, but you marry that guy and if you do well, you will still love him. Yes, if you want him to be chef, you buy him the cream so he'll be fair. But I think
one major thing is that God always gives you someone that you can be attracted to, that you can be attracted to. That's a major thing. God will not force you.